Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're looking at a total paradigm shift. We aren't just swapping chalkboards for screens here. We're exploring how technology is fundamentally empowering learners and building the exact skills we need for a smarter, much more connected future.
Okay, let's dive right into this. I was actually just thinking about this the other day. What does the classroom of tomorrow really look like? Does it even have four walls anymore? Is there a strict schedule? How do students and teachers actually interact with the material? For decades, education looked pretty much exactly the same. But today, the boundaries of what, where, and how we learn are expanding at absolute light speed.
To make sense of all this, we're going to refer to this brilliant infographic today. Think of it as our visual treasure map. It lays out 10 distinct ways that technology is empowering future learning, giving us a really comprehensive look at how all these different digital tools interlock to create a completely new educational ecosystem. We're going to unpack this piece by piece, looking at how it changes the physical landscape of learning, how it totally revolutionizes student engagement, and finally, those crucial responsibilities and human elements that just kind of tie the whole shebang together.
All right, first up, breaking down classroom walls. We are officially moving way beyond the physical constraints of traditional schooling. And this brilliantly illustrates how we're achieving that freedom through four incredible tools. First, you've got online learning, which gives you flexible, lifelong access from anywhere. Then, cloud-based learning. The classic "the dog ate my homework" excuse? Totally obsolete now, because you can store, share, and collaborate from literally any device. And speaking of devices, that brings us to mobile learning. Your smartphones and tablets aren't just for scrolling anymore. They let you access nodes and educational apps whenever you want. Your pocket is essentially a classroom. And finally, global collaboration. We're connecting worldwide for real-time teamwork and genuine cultural understanding. Learning simply isn't limited by geography anymore.
Let's move to our next major area, next-gen student engagement. Shifting where we learn is cool, but this shows how we interact with the material on a whole new level.
Just think about how you learn best. Is it by sitting there passively or by actively participating? Gamification integrates game mechanics into education to massively boost motivation and participation. It taps into our natural human drive for achievement and play, making the whole process so much more enjoyable. It literally turns a standard lesson into a quest.
But engagement isn't just about making things fun, right? It's about making them fit. And that brings us to artificial intelligence. Now, AI is not just some futuristic buzzword here, it's a real tool for hyper-personalization. It adapts materials to match a student's exact abilities, gives instant feedback, and helps teachers monitor progress in real time. It actually treats every single student as a totally unique learner.
Then we have the ultimate bridge between imagination and reality, virtual reality and augmented reality. Instead of just trying to picture abstract concepts, imagine actually stepping inside a human cell or walking around the site of a major historical event. Realistic simulations make these complex ideas tangible, visual, and infinitely easier to wrap your head around.
To support all this, physical spaces are getting a massive upgrade into smart classrooms, complete with interactive whiteboards and rich multimedia. But running quietly in the background of all these interactions are learning analytics. This is the data that pinpoints a student's strengths and weaknesses, tracking progress so educators can offer timely, targeted support, sometimes before the student even realizes they need help.
Okay, let's pump the brakes for a second. With all this instant access comes some serious responsibility. Let's look at the rules of digital citizenship.
The infographic outlines this really essential checklist. First, protect your data. Your personal information is incredibly valuable. Second, respect others online. Global collaboration literally falls apart without basic dignity. Third, think before you share. We all know the internet is forever, so your digital footprint absolutely matters. And fourth, verify information. In an age of just endless content, you have to evaluate sources critically. Using this tech responsibly is completely non-negotiable.
Now, what's really interesting here is that it's easy to think the future of education is just machines. But the true core of this is empowering the human element. So, the crucial point we really need to drive home is right here. Technology does not replace teachers. It empowers educators and inspires learners to achieve their full potential. No matter how crazy the AI gets or how immersive the VR becomes, these are just tools to amplify human connection, not replace it.
So the path forward is pretty clear. Embrace technology. Don't shy away from these tools. Lean into them responsibly. Learn today, utilizing all these amazing platforms at your fingertips so that you are uniquely equipped to lead tomorrow. Which leaves me with one final big question for you. We've explored the treasure map. You've seen the tools, you understand the responsibilities, and you know the immense potential they hold. So how will you embrace technology responsibly to lead tomorrow? Think about how you can start applying these resources to your own learning journey, starting today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll catch you in the next one.